Good morning, intergalactics of my heart. Good morning to you who are passing by here in this matrix on March 12th, Wednesday. Close your eyes because I have an incredible news to give you. You just won in the mega scene. Yes, yes, wasn't that exactly what you wanted? So now tell me, what would you do with your life? Think about it. Let your imagination create. Tell me, would it remain the same, the life you lead today? Or would you channel good things to do with this money? Would you change everything? Would you move to another city, to another country, to another planet? Guys, Mars is right there. Would you start a millionaire life, nothing to do with yours today? I'm asking you this because we are in times of achievements, transformations, and as we have already said here, everything we want already exists in another dimension. Our job is to align our frequency to be able to jump in line with time and achieve our dreams. And what I mean by that is that for you to win the lottery, for example, you need to be in the same frequency in order to be able to jump from the timeline you are in today to the line where the lottery ticket is. So if you answered that you would change your whole life, that probably means that you are well aligned with this frequency. We can also easily bring this example to other areas of our lives. It's easier for us to understand. For example, if you want a loving relationship, how much love have you been able to give? And I'm not just talking to Mozano, okay? I'm talking to yourself. How much affection do you give yourself? Because that's what will reflect. If you give affection to Mozano, wanting something in return, everything you expect from this timeline are transitional relationships where there will always be someone needing or wanting something from you. Do you want a partner who is truly interested in what you have to tell, in your life story, in your thoughts? So tell me, do you listen, ask, really care about the lives of the people you meet on the dates of life? The truth is that all relationships are exchanges, but there is a difference between genuine exchange and interest. When you give love and receive love for the joy of giving, for the feeling that causes you without needing anything else, because it is in fact what you are feeling and wanting to do, this is genuine. When you do that little cough, that foot massage, just because you want to start a conversation, convince you to go out for dinner on Saturday night, or you want to ask for that shoe you saw in the showcase, this is interest in exchange. It is common for us to project on the other what is missing in us. We seek out something that we should have exercised inside. And I really like these examples through relationships because they really became easier to illustrate some ideas. Recently, I heard a conversation at the table next door in a restaurant. I love it. I am a big fan of restaurants. And there were two friends who seemed to be very intimate in their conversation. And one was opening the game that she had started dating. And what attracted her the most in everything she said, told her friend, was clearly the money, the power that he had, that she saw in him. And that made me think about this obvious lack that she was declaring. And I kept thinking, does she realize this? Does she realize she didn't talk about personality? She didn't show interest in exchange and conversation, neither of him nor of her part. Everything she said revolved around this financial abundance, this power. Our head goes around a lot to show something that is right under our nose, right? What this woman verbalized that she wanted was comfort and the pleasures that she believed his money could bring. And this lack was so great that she was willing to submit a relationship that, guys, obviously I didn't go deep, right? I'm talking about a bituka of a restaurant there, but from the little they talked about, she already had the whole scenario painted of being a failed toxic relationship with ego disputes, and she was willing to pretend she wasn't seeing any of it just to fill this gap that was so important to her. Then I asked myself, what in her head makes her believe that she is not able to make this life that is so important to her, that she dreams so much? And since it is so important to the point of ignoring all the alerts of a bad relationship, possibly in favor of this abundance, why doesn't she consider herself going after it? What makes her believe that just getting a person from outside, bringing all this ready, she will be able to be in this place? How crazy our heads are, right? How many beliefs limit us? Yeah, today is all about the delivery of our requests, but the delivery will be according to what you asked, at the level of energy and not words. Your actions, your thoughts are responsible for the transmission of this energy. This information does not serve to worry you. It is here for you to be able to adjust the frequency and transform your life to be able to stay aligned and receive what you really want and deserve. Does it start to be what you seek so much from outside? I know, guys, but can I tell you it's hard, but it's a lot less hard than looking from the outside. Well, having understood this, let's hear our messenger from the universe, Valdemar Falcono. who can now tell us about the sky he is seeing up there so we can understand the stars that are with us on this part of the journey.
Sky of March 12, 2025. On this Wednesday, we have two very significant conjunctions. It is the day of the exact conjunction between the Sun and Saturn. The two are at degree 22 of the sign of Pisces, and also of an exact conjunction between Mercury and Venus at degree 8 of the sign of Aries. So Saturn gives us objectivity, common sense, and this conjunction of Mercury with Venus is always a pretext for us to look for the people we like or be in contact with them. It is a beautiful day for exchange of ideas, for friendly conversations, and it is also always important to remember that this conjunction of the Sun with Saturn continues to make that triangle that has been coming since last week with Mars in Cancer. This is always that motivator for our entrepreneurial side, for our realizing side. This practical side is still very strong, very alive throughout this whole week. So let's roll up our sleeves and realize, concretize.